Good morning, Jet Dude. How are you? Is today Wednesday? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Doing fine. Hey, Air. How are you? Hi, Don. Hey, Nun. I don't know. KY. Hey, Drowsy Doll. Hey, Pam. I'll tell you a funny thing happened this morning. I was reading the news before I left the hotel, and long story short, my nephew had married a woman, and they're going through a divorce, and I kind of got to know a couple of her brothers a little bit. Anyway, about 8 years ago, he met some girl, real cute, had a daughter. They ended up having a wedding down on a beach in Florida, and I remember everybody was complaining that it was so expensive and she was a gold digger, blah blah blah. So anyway, I haven't seen them since, and I didn't go to the wedding. I didn't really know them, but I'm scrolling through the news today, and I see a body they found in a lake about 20 miles from me. Is her? She'd been missing since August 7th. Just kind of a shocker. I recognized her from the photo. I went back and looked, and it kind of looked like they had went their separate ways, but God, how unfortunate. Hey, James. Oh, hey, Nicole. Yeah, you just never know. She had to be 31 years old. It's crazy. Hey, John. How you doing? Hey, Sasha. Yeah, but as you guys know, you never know what's going through somebody's mind. They didn't say cause of death. They just found her floating. It's the guy that she married. They own a marina on that lake. So how would you like to have that in the back of your mind? And I know they had a baby together. Hey, John. Oh, you know Drowsy Dell. Sorry about that. Hey, Mizey. Hey, Carla. Hey, Penny. Yeah, you just never know. I spend my days driving around thinking that I can't believe that I've lived this long. I'm not kidding you. Oh, okay, Watson. Good. Yeah, I go by Flint a lot. I live in West Branch. Last time I was there was that bad snowstorm he got. Well, actually, it was an ice storm. It coated all those trees. If you search Flint, you'll in the search box you'll find it. That's the most ice I've ever seen stuck to trees anywhere. It's beautiful. Hey, Autumn. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm sure you know me if you see me, Autumn. I actually know Tom. If you if you mention my name, he'll and I know the Stucks, not well, but I know them. Tom's a good guy. Yeah, I've been gone for geez almost 2 months. Hey, hey, Joe. Oh, did you? Good, Johnner. How you doing? Where you been? How you feeling? Hey, Stephanie. It's supposed to rain all day today, but as you can see, it's not raining. Trees are really out in big time bloom. I've been taking that Claritin D, which helps a lot. But I think if I take it too many days in a row, I don't know what it does. I'll tell you one thing. I know it messes my appetite up. Yeah, take care, Watson. Have a good day. Hey, Flathead. Yeah, Flint. I go by there a lot. Yep. Was talking to you. Yep. Flint's got a rich history. I like Flint. You know, I cut over here to this. There's a Barnes and Noble over here, and I cut over here today and went by Ford Motor Company headquarters. My dad worked for Ford for like 38 years. Rouge. I was just thinking how lucky it is they're still in business. Yeah, funny you should say that, James. That's why I get the 12-hour, and I make sure I take it early. Yeah, exactly right. You know it. That 24-hour, I could never take that. Yeah, well, where you been, Johnner? Hey, Lana. Oh, no kidding. I actually did that Margaret Eby murder investigation. EBY, she was killed at the Mott estate. If you Google it, I'm sure you'll find articles in the paper. I ate at Mexican Fiesta yesterday. I started eating there forever ago. It's not authentic Mexican food, but it's pretty good. But anyway, I got talking to the waitress, and she said they're strapped to half capacity, 200 seating, and now they're down to 100. And you got to wait in your car outside. They don't want any waiting in the lobby. It's just such a royal pain in the ass. She said even though things have gotten better, their income's way down. I don't think she died, did she, John? Did you hear something about that? I didn't hear anything about that. Yeah, no, I think she's alive. That area's changed a lot down there. You know, she can't sit at that corner. They're building that new Gordie Howe International Bridge. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Have a good day. Michigan Avenue's dead. 5 and 6 and Telegraph is dead. I really don't know why. Oh yeah, that was on Forensic Files last night. Jeffrey Gordon. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah, crazy. You know, they act like what a great police job they did, but I'll tell you, it was a terrible police job. They missed a key in a plastic rock at the murder scene, and they never even interviewed Jeffrey Gordon. Look at this mallard duck just landed in the parking lot. And they never even bothered to interview Jeffrey Gordon, who worked for the sprinkler company at the Mott estate. So on one hand, they did a good job, but it was about 15 years after she was killed. They did a terrible job at the beginning. If it wouldn't have been for DNA later on, that guy would have never got caught. But it was about as crappy as police work as you could ask for at the beginning. Yeah, good, Johnner. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, there's a couple books written on that. Not really, John, because most of them are locked up pretty good, and depending on where you're at, it's 99 all the time that I know of a criminal charge to go inside one. So I have not. Nope. There's certainly plenty of those. Lots of them half abandoned. I'll tell you, a mall that's really went south is the one out in Ann Arbor. I don't know why that old mallard duck's out here sitting in the parking lot. Yeah, I used to dress in women's clothes. When they got that search warrant, that's the first thing they got was a VHS tape. I feel like scaring this duck out of here so he doesn't get run over. Oh, good, he took off. Yeah, what a weirdo. Yeah, beautiful duck. Yeah, yep, when they caught him, yeah. What was the kid like? Is he weird like the dad? Better believe it. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, there was a few books written on that. Actually, the one guy that wrote the one book, badmouthed me in the Michigan murders, I think they call it. He talked a lot of shit about me in that book, but it's not true. He used to work for the Free Press of the News, and actually he had a contract to write 3 more books, and the guy that signed it with him, that's all right. Don't bother. He's a real asshole. Yeah. Hey, Shannon, did you get your check? I hope. I hope you got your check because I sent the check for Kim's rent the same day I sent your stuff. Now, Kimber's got her stuff and Buttercup got her stuff, but that lady, and she's only like 30 miles away, did not get her check for Kim's rent yet. Yeah, it took off. Yep. Yeah, I mailed them all from the same place, Inkster, Michigan. The mail is absolutely terrible now. And I mailed them from the post office. I didn't stick them in a box. Hopefully you get it today. I got an idea that, I mean, I know the mail's bad because I pay a guy at the post office to get my mail and drop it off at my house. And he said they just get complaints. It takes forever for anything to get there. Yeah, Doka poll's the way to go. No, it's well, the check I sent was just to Roseville, not that far away, but she hadn't got it. I hope she gets it today. Hell, if I'd have known it was going to take this long, I'd have overnighted it to you. What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, you're right about that, James. That's got a factor. That's exactly right. That in Detroit, I know they have a sorting center in Lincoln Park, and it's just been a disaster. Actually, I had someone call me anonymously from the post office and tell me to go down there and videotape the goings on at the post office in Lincoln Park, and you'll see them just throwing bags of mail and letters falling out and blowing in the wind, that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know if I really do that much, Nina. I mean, I do what I can, you know. I'm drinking a coffee, Benny. Yeah, if it's any. Hey, Blue, how's your dog doing? Hey, Michael. Yep. I'm glad today's cooler though. It was hot yesterday, muggy. Not too bad, but the day before was worse. But today's nice. They really needed rain down here, so I'm glad they got it. But I suspect that most of the rain's just south of here. I actually like these cloudy days. Hey, Buttercup. Oh, okay. Did you see where that Martha Lundstrom? She was a safety manager for the FAA and a current uh, column writer for Flying Magazine. Just see that you probably saw it in the paper down there. A year ago, she flew under the bridge there in Cincinnati, which just doesn't make any sense. Everybody knows you're going to get your ass handed to you if you get caught. Not only that, she was a retired safety inspector for the FAA and currently wrote for flying. Anyway, long story short, I guess the Ohio Department of Transportation has had a video of her flying under. They have a camera that's working all the time under the bridge, and they sent it to the FAA. Long story short, they revoked all her licenses. She had an ATB. She's 80 years old, and flying just suspended her last week. So she's not gonna. I don't know why people would do something that stupid, especially in her position. Martha Lundstrom. Read it. It was all over the aviation web pages. I mean, I can't help but think, and I base this on her age and what she did, is that she's losing it. But she had an ATB, which is ATP, which is airline transport pilot, which is the highest rating you can get. It takes forever to get. the time requirements, whatever. So she has to start all over for a private pilot's license and go all the way up through instrument, multi-engine, ATP, which she'll be dead before she can meet the requirements. Just all these years of having a stellar reputation. She's well liked and writes well. And her career just went down the shitter at 80. I mean, this is supposed to be the golden years just for some stupid thing like that. And it's not like you have 10 orgasms after you do it. You do it and you're lucky if you don't get caught. And if you did it to begin with, why? I mean, what did you get out of that? Plus the embarrassment, humiliation of just looking like they hired the wrong person 50 years ago. Just stupid. Yeah, they're good there. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I just think it's just, she's losing it, especially in that position. Just crazy. I mean, they kind of sell her as just an opinionated, tell it like it is woman with a spark of fire 24/7. Honestly, my opinion, she always struck me as kind of a loudmouth know-it-all that just thought she was funny while being inappropriate. I'm in Dearborn at I don't know, whatever this mall is over on Oakwood and Southfield. See, there's a big building went out of business over there. These malls, man, are really hurting. See, there's two of them right there out of business. Yeah, hang in there, Blue. Is this still doing okay? Yeah, close, yep. It's true, James. Only a matter of time. What's that, Canvas? Yeah, I'll check it out. Oh, that's a good sign. Good. That's cool. Even like when you're in a mall now, it's like nobody's there. Yeah, I like them there. Although, like I said, they're not authentic, but I like them. They don't use like the regular Mexican cheese. It's kind of a weird place. They've been there since I think '68. One of the kids, they went and opened another location out up near Howell. This is about 10 or 15 years ago. And somebody had run out of gas, and he was helping them and went and got gas and was putting the gas in. And it must have been an old car because he was in the back putting the gas in. Anyway, a car hit him. He lost both legs. Doing a good deed. But I asked the guy about him last night, and he said he was doing well. He has 8 kids now. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Yeah, it sucks. It does. I could have told you that. Yeah, super cheesy. Yeah, they're good. But there are other stuff. If you're looking for authentic, not happening there. Hey, Roy, how you doing? Yeah, and I was talking to this guy who knew quite a bit about it. Evidently, when you lose your legs below the knee, it's a hell of a lot better than above the knee. I didn't know that. And evidently, there's a prosthesis issue between the two, and it's much more difficult above the knee. No, I don't like German food. Nope. I think I went to Metzger's once in Ann Arbor, and that was enough. I'm not really a fan of it. I'll eat pierogies too, Polish food once in a while, but that's about it. Oh, I bet it does, Blue, yeah. Yeah, I guess he did, and he's got 8 kids. No, I don't like Wiener Schnitzel. No, I don't like any of it. I don't like that noodle stuff. I hate sauerkraut. I don't like cabbage that much. Stuffed cabbage. They could give me that instead of a jail sentence. Yeah, I don't like Irish food either. Corned beef and cabbage sucks. That's why you don't see any German restaurants. You may find one in a large city. It's because it sucks. It's not like there's 6 locations. You ever see a German fast food? Hell no. They wouldn't last a month. They'd need a giant uh, trash bin in the back. It does, Flathead. You're right. Yep. Jamaican food's good. I don't even. Florida had a lot of those places. Yeah, I like Italian some of the time. So I like chicken paprikash. That's about it. I do like that. There's a good Hungarian place down in Wyandotte, which, by the way, I never go to. Hey, Layla. I never had any Balkan food. Yeah, I don't even know where to get any chicken paprikash, other than maybe Wyandotte. I never go there either. I mean, I say I like it, but I probably haven't eaten it in 40 years. Drowsy Doll, how you feeling today? No, I don't remember that one on Spring Wolves. I didn't know they had one on Spring Wolves. Yeah, Hungarian Rhapsody. I've heard that's really good. I think it's impossible to get good seafood anymore too. It just costs so much nobody orders it. I don't even know in the old days Joe Muir's, places like that. I mean, there's probably some place in Birmingham or something, but I don't know about it. Yeah, Michael, America is the only country that doesn't sell horse meat for consumption, human consumption. Yeah, I bet, Drowsy. Sorry about that. I've been watching Forensic Files because, I mess around, upload my videos and stuff like that. And, you kind of they got they're old episodes, but I've never seen them before, so I don't know where they've been. Because where I live, I canceled my TV about 6 months ago. I like Peter Thomas as a narrator. He died a while back. They tried it with that new guy, but it just wasn't the same. You see these poor young girls getting murdered by these crazy bastards. You just wonder what goes through a nut job's mind like that. Yeah, I know it, Layla. Yeah. Yep. This plastic is a big problem. It's carbon. You can't break it down. They're finding it in everything. This PFAS, this crap in the Huron River, too. It's no good for you. That's what I was saying a few weeks ago. There's good studies that link this crap in the water to cancer, particularly liver and kidney cancers. So you have fish fries for 25 years in a row, and all of a sudden you got liver cancer, and You're trying to figure out how the hell you got it, and you never really connect it to all those fish fries you had. But it's a possibility. It's just not worth it. No, I don't think so. That's in Ann Arbor. That's true, Jaw. Yeah. Yeah, I've been a little down the last couple of days. That's true. Yeah, I'm okay though. Oh man, I wish he would shut up, Bill Gates. Yeah, that's the thing. These guys, and they're smart guys, granted, right? But they also got awful lucky. There was better software out there than Microsoft. It just didn't get the breaks they did. There's a lot of things like that. You know, you just got to have things worked out for Bezos. I guarantee you there was somebody that tried to do the same thing and it didn't work. It's just Tom Monahan. I mean, not exactly the smartest guy in the world, but timing, and he hired good help and ended up getting out just in the right time, so right amount of time, sold it for $1 billion. So a lot of it's like luck. Yeah, you got to have a lot going for you, but yeah, I could have told you that out back. Part of the reason is it costs so much for steak now. So the only thing they can do is like try and split hairs on the quality. I bet they're passing off select and tenderizing it instead of using choice. And then the portions get smaller. A ribeye at California Pizza Kitchen's $29. Ridiculous. Yeah, I use those, damn. No, yeah, you're better off going home. And it's expensive enough. A good steak will cost you 25 bucks. And that's choice, which is a good cut. I mean, if you got a chainsaw, you can go to Aldi's and buy it, or Family Fare, or that other cheap place in West Branch. That's not even select a lot of that meat. You have to soak it in tenderizer a week, cut it with a chainsaw. Yeah, bison steak's good. I like it, but I don't like it as good as a good prime or a ribeye or New York strip. They've done that with a couple things. I mean, they say it's healthier, which is true. It's got less fat content, but I think if you didn't go crazy on red meat, it wouldn't matter one way or the other. But they tout it as less, but I don't think it tastes as good as a good, legitimate beef cattle steak, which is why you don't see buffalo steakhouses. They tried that with ostrich, emu, all sorts of stuff. Choice, way better. Choice, way better. Select, I mean, who cares when you're making stew or stuff like soup? But you want choice if you're grilling or broiling, for sure. You know, the prime steak gets sold to steakhouses across the country. Unless you live in a rich area, you're not even going to get an opportunity to buy prime steak. There's not enough of it. All goes to steakhouses. Probably goes to steakhouses in other countries too. Yeah, it's prime, choice, select, and then ungraded. And even like you take filet mignon, you may get out of a average size steer, you may get like, I think, 18 to 20 16-ounce fillets, and that's on the high side out of a whole damn steer. So the yield is pretty low. Big time difference. Kobe beef, excellent. So's that wasubi or wasaki or whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, that's really good beef, like $100 a pound. If you've ever had it, it's just like, I don't know, any of the fish lovers out there. If you ever get a chance, I'm not kidding you on this. If you ever get a chance to get fresh Alaskan king salmon after they run in the spring, if you're up in Anchorage around there during the salmon run, you'll see 25 Learjets out there sitting on the apron with their engines running. They're waiting to get that fresh king salmon. And they're all taking off one after another, loaded with king salmon, going to Seattle, LA, Las Vegas, New York, Boston. Excellent. Fresh king salmon. You won't, it is so good. You wouldn't want to put butter on it, salt, pepper, tartar sauce, nothing. It's so ridiculously good. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to king salmon, just splurge. You owe it to yourself. If you can get a fresh king salmon, it's going to be expensive. But, they probably will sell it in like 4 or 6 ounce pieces or something like that. Probably be like $40. Really experience it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Hey, Patricia. Oh, cool, none, yeah. Oh, really, Buttercup? No kidding, huh? Yeah, that's all right. No, king salmon is unbelievable. Where do you get king salmon, Drowsy? I'm talking about Alaskan king salmon. When those salmon run in Alaska, I've been up there before. I'm telling you, you could walk across them. There's so many of them crammed in these streams and rivers. It's unbelievable. Beautiful fish. And I've been all over Alaska, every single square inch of it, all through the Aleutian Islands, Barrow, all the west side, Valdez, all those places. You ought to see the size of the halibut they catch. 300-400 pounds. Halibut's expensive now. It's hard to get any place. If you're in Alaska, though, now this was the last time I was in Alaska was 20 years ago. And even then, it was super expensive. If you went out on a charter, everything cost you up the ass in Alaska. Super expensive. If you went out on the charter and you caught, let's say, your dream halibut, like a 200-pounder, and you bring it back and they process it for you and you ship it home, it's still going to cost you twice as much as you would have got halibut for in like a Whole Foods or something like that. It's cost prohibitive. But if you want to like it taste better because you caught it, you're going to pay up the yin yang. All that fish you catch in Alaska, just crazy expensive to send home. Ray, you remember Hungarian Kitchen? Cymax? Hey, Patricia. How's your channel doing? Oh, is that right, Kikis? Oh, do you? Oh, okay. So, Drowsy, where do you live? What town do you live in? Oh, good luck, Buttercup. Oh, I didn't realize that you lived in Australia. You seen Sarah Palin running up around there lately? I didn't realize you lived in Alaska. Oh, congratulations. Hey, Tim. You know how it is, Drowsy now. People think when they go to Anchorage, you're going to be petting moose and picking wildflowers. Yeah, mostly starving is right. Yep. Oh, didn't they end up getting divorced? Didn't she divorce her husband? There you go, intellectual. Yeah, starving does work, yeah. No, but people think Anchorage, they think the same thing about Denver. They think they're going to be drinking out of the streams and picking wildflowers and drinking natural Coors beer. They need to go downtown and put a smog mask on so they don't get lung cancer. You look at the crime in Alaska, it's crazy, especially Anchorage. Yeah, Denver. Denver's got some of the worst pollution in the country. So does Phoenix. Oh, good for you, Buttercup. Yeah, I know. It's been that way for a long time. They have air alerts there sometimes. Northern California is like that too, where they grow all those vegetables, where that Gary Condit's from. Down in a valley, just kind of hangs around. Yeah, I know. But you tell somebody that, they think they're going out to Denver to just bask in the sunshine and breathe healthy air. Yeah, I was watching that one. They got that damn dumb AccuWeather on there because evidently the Weather Channel charged too much and a lot of cable companies dropped them. But it's not as good. I don't like it, but I do watch it. And they were saying the crazy heat. It's going to be 106 degrees today in California and different places. They said this whole summer, the whole West Coast is going to get broiled, and they're already worried about drought, and they expect a lot of wildfires. They found it buried. Yeah. Yep. That AccuWeather sucks compared to the Weather Channel. Although I don't miss those guys standing out with an umbrella collapsed, acting like they're getting blown over. You too found it buried. You working today, intellectual? You got the day off. How does it feel being back home? Nice seeing these trees bloom, though. I do like that. Oh, Santa Barbara's nice. I had to go to Greenfield Village every year as a kid for a field trip. And I promised myself I'd never go back there when I graduated, and I stuck to it. Nah, I don't mess with it. Oh, bored as hell is right. Isn't that the truth? There's nothing to do up there. Hey, Scott. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You're still in driving distance to all sorts of cool places. Yeah, yep. Yeah, no, I had enough of it. We used to go to the Enrico Fermi plant, too. I don't even think you can get a tour of that anymore, even if you're a kid. Ford Motor Company. Wish they would have taken us to the salt mines. Oh, did you? No, not really. It doesn't really interest me. I got a shit ton of books on everything about Detroit and Henry Ford and the Rouge River and stuff like that. You know, it's funny, on some of the names, like, you know, I was down in Monroe a few times in the last couple of weeks, and we always called it the Raisin River, but actually the official name is the River Raisin. I never knew that. Except I was tired and wanted to make sure that I was spelling it right, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. It's River Raisin, not Raisin River. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Monroe. I like Monroe. I'll tell you a thing. I was just for the hell of it, you know, laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, and my sleep's out of whack a little bit too, which is no fun. And I just for the hell of it looked up Wauseon, Ohio, and Grand Rapids, Ohio. I thought, you know, a house down there. I wonder what they go for. Now, mind you, these are not so much, well, not so much Grand Rapids, but Wauseon, Ohio for sure. That's farm country. The closest big city is Toledo, and it's 40 miles to the east. I looked at housing prices, ridiculous. Intellectual, I don't know how you're ever going to afford a house at your age. It's ridiculous what they're selling homes for. Here I'm looking in a farm community out in the middle of nowhere, not that many jobs, and they're getting like 220 grand for a, you know, 1,600 square foot bungalow with asbestos siding. I mean, everywhere housing is so ridiculous. Even where I'm from, Flat Rock, it's nothing to spend $350,000 on a house. You'd have to be out of your mind. Oh, really, Lana? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try it. Thanks. Oh, it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, it is, James. Yeah, Detroit's not doing too well. I think this COVID finished them off, to be honest with you. They still have the issue with pension. Well, it's like that anywhere. It's like that anywhere. Houses are ridiculous. Yeah, I think this occasion, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Left, that's true. Yeah, that's happening in West Branch even. West Branch. I'll probably never move. There is no way in hell I'm going to have a house payment again. Absolutely not. Hey, Cassandra. No, it seems like it, James. It sure does, man. It has really put a monkey wrench in everything. These steakhouses are going out of business left and right, too. Did you see that one guy that Texas Roadhouse? He committed suicide a couple months ago from ringing in the ears. That's what they said. It's probably what his ex-wife said. Ringing in the ears sounds better than couldn't stand that bitch anymore. No, that's how it is everywhere. West Branch, a whole bit. I mean, I got that place in Florida, which is just shit lucky. I got lucky on it. I sold my place in Chicago during the recession and broke even, although I had to give away a $30,000 parking spot, which I don't really mind that bad because it would have cost me more than that to park there for 10 years. So I can live with it. Oh, thank you, Found It Buried. Yeah, you got to watch it though, Buttercup. I mean, if you look at like Amy that comes on here living in a house, she built a house in '99. She lives in Chesterton, Indiana. And if she goes out and prices what they're getting for new construction now, you'd be better off staying for what you paid for your house in '99. And hopefully you only had a 30-year mortgage and you only got 10 years left, because those days are over. And you'd be better off. It seems like a lot when you come from a blue collar environment. I mean, hiring a landscaping company seems like fantasy land. You know, it's just like I came from an environment like that, you know, middle class. And if you were going to Florida, you were driving straight through. It was just too expensive to get a hotel at night, that kind of stuff. No way in hell would you be like getting a prime rib at a restaurant or something. It's that mentality, you know what I mean? Yeah, you better stay there then. You look at what it costs to get into something new because there's no good deal out there anymore. But Amy was thinking about moving to a condo, and it's like, yeah, it'd be a great idea 20 years ago, but you're going to die. You go price what it costs to build the same house you have now, you'll have payments till the day you die. And the taxes are crazy. Anchorage gets crazy house prices. Drowsy, what did you do for a job there living in Anchorage? Hey, train. Yeah, that's it, James. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Buttercup, just get a good rider, a used rider. Cause it's so ridiculous, man. That place I got in Florida, that was I paid $10,000 an acre in '92, which people thought was crazy, and it was crazy. I could have just as easily went broke. That it's 150 an acre now. My taxes on that place is 28,000 a year. Nuts. I wouldn't live there if you paid me $28,000 a year for taxes. It's nuts. My taxes, yeah, but it's still expensive. Well, still is a lot too. My taxes in West Branch are 1,700, and that's too much if you ask me. No, I'm not shitting you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been taking this Claritin D, man. It messes up your appetite. You don't really feel like eating, you know. No, I'm not shitting you. Oh, no kidding, huh? How long have you been in that house, Buttercup? Your taxes shouldn't be that bad if you've been there a while. Yeah, I'm with you, intellectual. I'm the same way. It's just not that great. Super expensive. You got to wait. I agree. I'm getting there too. I'm about ready to just start getting heating up a bowl of soup in the microwave I've never used. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, but in Michigan, your taxes should only be going up at the most 1.5% a year. That's all capped. It's not like other states or a new home buyer. Michigan's a good state to live in if you've been in your house a long time. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Blue, eating out isn't like the old days. You know, there was a time when it's like, God, I wish I could eat out every night. That'd be so great. It's not like that anymore. It's a pain in the ass. It's overpriced. The hours are cut. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Lana. Yep. 2,300. No kidding, huh? Your taxes shouldn't be that bad where you're at, Buttercup. Yeah, it's not like the old days. I mean, I used to go to Greektown, out to Ann Arbor. It's not like that anymore. 2,300. Yeah, it's not really bad. I mean, it is a lot, but a lot of value has is tied to the school systems. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Before you used to be able to just get out of Dodge and go live in a place where you could live I mean, Wauseon, Ohio was probably like that 30 years ago. Could go get a house for like 50 grand. Might need painting and a few things. It's not like that anymore. What I can't figure out is how these crazy real estate prices are sustained when their middle class jobs are going down the tubes. Yeah, but older houses will eat your ass alive if they haven't been maintained. Their R factor for heating and cooling is out the window. If you look at I got a buddy that's building a house now. You look at what the federal government's mandated to the states that's filtered down to the counties. You got to wrap every 2x4 now and puts no air leaks. And they check all this with a heat gun. The R factor in building new construction is part of the reason why new homes are so ridiculously expensive now. Because of these energy requirements, the windows they make you get, these efficient air conditioners and heaters. Yeah, it's true, Buttercup. Yeah, furnace and air is not that bad. It's not that bad. No, I live up north. Nope. Kitchens are crazy. Look at what they get. Call out a remodeling company and see what they get for kitchens and bathrooms. It's nuts. Yeah, it is, Lana. I'm gonna head home Monday, Anthony. How you doing? I got your dad some bottled wine. They're made better in a way. In a way, they're not. They're not as energy efficient. And if you've got a house made in 53, I don't know what it was like when you got it, but I mean, it's old plumbing, it's old shingle roofing, probably, old windows. This stuff's expensive. Maybe somebody put extra insulation in it. Yeah, big trees are a problem if they've been around a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, James. Yeah, yep. Hey, Terry. Lumber prices are crazy. Oh, hard water, that is a problem. Yeah, I knew they were closing, Anthony. Yep. Oh, really? Now, it doesn't mean that you got a disaster if you've got an old home, but it means that hopefully someone along the way has done some upgrades. I used to think that I wanted an old farmhouse until I talked to people that thought what I thought and bought one. It'll eat your ass alive. It's all odd sized windows, high pitched roofs. Cost you $1,500 a month in January to heat the damn thing. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Flathead. Yeah, Michael, I believe it. 13,000, yeah. Oh, good. You're lucky, oh no. Hey, Faye. Well, Buttercup, I mean, I don't really care where I live, to be honest with you. I could live in I wish I could live in like a garage with a bedroom in the back. That'd be fine with me. I would love that, but you can't get that stuff. You can't get occupancy permits for that kind of stuff unless it's grandfathered in. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you could sell it and you've been in it long enough where you don't need to get nailed with capital gains and just get in. But a rent is ridiculous now. Rent's a lot. Yeah, it happens. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I still do, Melissa. Yep. Yeah, I think they've been on the ass of those dog racers big time. These PETA in these places trying to shut those races down because of animal cruelty. Oh, how's that working out for you, Becca? Yeah, transitional point. There was a lady I know. She was a retired judge. It was his wife. I knew them. She just died a couple of weeks ago. You know how I was telling you guys, like when I take pictures of those houses, and there was a day when they left that house and they never realized they'd never be back in it. Somebody probably. I mean, there's a chance they left and bought a new one. And that's different. But there's things that happen and you never learn. This Mary, who was Mary King, what a nice lady. They had a place down in Florida. He just turned 90. She was 84, I think. Picture of health, have a great conversation. You'd think if you were going to live to be that age, you'd want to be Mary. Last fall, they usually went to Florida right after Thanksgiving. She slipped on the back porch, broke her hip, had a hard time with physical therapy, so they canceled going to Florida. In February, got lung cancer. She just died 2 weeks ago. He couldn't handle the place they were living on the lake and got put into the Brook, which is an assisted living care facility. I'm sure that's $8,000 a month or $6,000 a month or something like that. But if you'd have told them 2 winters ago when they were in Florida, in less than 2 years, Mary, you're not going to be around, and Ray, you're going to be at the Brook, they'd have called you a liar. It just goes to show you how things can turn around. Yeah, that living in a van isn't what you think it is. Anybody I know that tried it, it didn't last long. Oh, did you hear that, Buttercup? Some kind of foam that eats up the roots. Hey, Frank, I was just thinking of you. How you doing? Yeah, the alternative's worse. Yeah. But that's kind of like the statement, you're having a bad day. Somebody said it could have been worse. Yeah, I know that. It could have been worse. But it still doesn't make what's going on at the time any easier. Yeah, Northern Lights are great. I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble, Anthony. You want me to get you something? Yeah, oh no, yeah. Wouldn't that living in a van. Even people I know that lived in a motorhome. I got a buddy of mine, his wife, they're building a house. They're halfway through. They're into it 2 years, eating up all their money. So they just bought a fifth wheel, which and parked it on the property that they moved into yesterday. Yeah, well, I want to see how long that's going to last because living in a fifth wheel sucks. It's one thing to drag the thing out in the middle of nowhere for the summer, but it's another thing to live in full time. Yeah, cliche. That's exactly right. Yep. Could have been worse. Feel like strangling them when they tell you that. No, I don't think it's Roundup. Nope. All right, I'll get you one, Anthony. I'll get you one. If you think of one you want, you text me the title. Yeah, it does, Frank. You're right. Yeah, I think that's what they call this, isn't it, Stacy? They call it the hill. I think they do. Isn't this a garbage dump or something underneath here? I think I did hear that before. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, when you're young, you're naive. You're thinking if you do this and you do that, that it's all going to be, June Lockhart, Lassie. Okay, Anthony, I'll do it. I'll get you a nice book. Yeah, Allen Park. Yep. Oh, come on over here. Oh no, come on over here. I'll buy you a coffee at Barnes and Noble. We can stand up and drink it because they won't let you sit down in chairs, probably. Yeah, I can imagine that would be like that, Buttercup. You know, when I was young, at least you had a way out. If you weren't a good student in school, there were ways to make a living and lead a good life. And I think of that sometimes. It's like if I was now, you're pretty much forced to be a good student if you don't want to really just have a job, a life of low-paying jobs. But you know, you get dealt these genes, and you never know how they're going to express themselves. I think being a good student, it is parenting. I would agree with that, but it's also genetics. I mean, you can be a smart person and have ADHD, and you're never going to get on the honor roll. I don't care what you offer somebody. So you can't really say it's unfair. That's the kind of way it is, but it's kind of a gift if you're a good student and you can go to like a good grad school or be a doctor or something, you know, that pays decent. It's not all how smart you are, it's your studying habits and if you're able to do that. But back in the day, you could have went to work for GM, McLeod Steel, Ford, Chrysler, cities, maintenance, and that piece of the pie is so small now. Hey, Joe. Yeah, I think I have it too. They didn't call. They just said a kid that won't sit still that gets bad grades when I was young. Now they, have label everything. It's true though. When you're not paying attention, it's hard to learn. Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up because these people that are building this house, they found that out. They're about halfway through this house, and I think they're running out of money. 2x4s are like 3 times more. You can't even get certain stuff. If you go in to get a new washer and dryer certain places, it's like a 4 month wait and stuff like that. They live up around Grand. They live up in Grand Traverse County. They're building a house in Kingsley, not even Traverse City. I mean, it takes forever to get an inspection. Up there, building's gone crazy because it's a lot of people with a bunch of money. If you're just a normal guy trying to build a house, you're waiting your ass off for everything. Oh, did you, Terry? Yeah, that's possible. No, that could be. Yep. I got here a little early. They don't open till 10, Barnes and Noble. Daisy doesn't care. Yeah, how'd your sister fare in life? What'd she end up doing, Buttercup? How'd that work out for her? Yeah, I did too, Terry. Yeah. Hey, JP. How you been doing, Joe? Did you put a new photo up there? Looks like you got a new photo. Oh, are they, Anthony? Good. Hey, Cable, how you doing? Oh, it looks good. You look a lot younger there. Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog. I was thinking of that this morning. Couldn't have a better relationship with a pet. I got so lucky, especially considering the way it happened, circumstances and everything. I actually said I didn't want Daisy for about a week. And I realized what the deal was and where she came from. It's like, oh, God, guess I'll take this dog. Glad I did. Oh, did you, Edsel Ford? All right, cool. 'Cool. 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 Oh, okay. Yeah, you just never know. I don't know. I don't even pay attention to that autonomous vehicles. You know, the old hydromatic plant out in Ypsilanti, they turned into one of those deals where they're doing this autonomous vehicle stuff. I don't really even follow. I don't give a shit. I mean, I pay a little bit of attention to it, not a lot. Like, these Teslas with their autopilot stuff just seems like, a guy my age, it seems nuts, especially when they start piling up. And there's some YouTube videos of these autonomous vehicles like killing people, hitting joggers and all sorts of shit, running over people on bikes. I mean, I don't know. I don't give a shit about it. I mean, good luck to them. I mean, the world is populating at such a rate that it just seems like, they got to do something. I mean, the traffic everywhere is just nuts. Here it's not good, but it's not bad. You want to see some crazy traffic? Go through Chicago, Atlanta, Memphis. Birmingham, Alabama. I just see all these people in these cars and I'm thinking, where are these people working? Oh, that's cool, 05. Yeah, charm life. I mean, some people have that. You look at a guy like Tom Brady or something. Look at these sports guys. The money they pay these guys is just nuts. Yeah, no, Bay traffic, you're right. LA traffic too. The thing that's disappointing to me kind of is in the old days, if you just wanted to get lost, you could go out to Las Vegas cheap. I remember I had a client of mine was getting divorced and her husband started fooling around with drugs and the divorce wasn't final and he took one of their cars. So we found this damn guy. She was a really good client, really was up shit creek, and he quit making the payment on the car. And, it was in both their names. How was that? Maybe it was just in her name. He quit making payments. They didn't know where the car was. Anyway, long story short, I had two of my guys working for me. We found him living down around Nashville. So I flew them down there and they found the car. And of course, she had a key and they waited till he went to a party store and they got in the car and drove it back to Michigan. And it wasn't quite that simple. So I sent them both to Las Vegas for like a 3 day and 4 night or 4 night and 3 day deal. I remember it was $265 each, airfare and hotel included. Those days are over. Oh, they don't have to pay income tax on unemployment, huh? I was thinking too, I wonder, this might sound crazy. I don't know anything about it, but when you look at the corporate income tax, most, the jobs have disappeared because of one, corporate income tax and high labor. And I'm just wondering, throwing it out there, because so much business is left. What's more important, corporate income tax from the few companies that stayed here or jobs? And if you eliminated corporate income tax, I wonder how many of these companies would come back and jumpstart this economy and provide more jobs, because it would seem to me that jobs would be more important. They find ways to get out of paying taxes anyway. I just wonder if that's feasible. No, hey, intellectual, isn't that Dunkin' Donuts? Isn't that going to be inside the gas station, one of those little to go type deals? That's not going to be a legit Dunkin' Donuts, is it? I hope it is. But I thought it was just going to be in the gas station. Yeah, they are. No kid, no, no. Wow. Crazy. I don't think that's going to be a freestanding Dunkin' Donuts, but I might be wrong. I expect that strip mall in West Branch to go tits up any day. I mean, they already got it, but what are they, about half full? I hope it is freestanding. I hope they do, but I'll tell you, man, at 215, it's kind of like Acme up near Traverse City. Nothing makes it there. There's a point in every city where everything's great and real estate's at a premium. And then 3 feet on the other side of this imaginary line, nothing makes it. That's how Acme is. Nothing makes it out there. Even that Myers is doing shitty in Traverse City. They quit doing 24 hours 6 months after they were open. It's that whole strip right along there with the casino. I've seen that happen in Chicago too. Yeah, speaking of Cinnabon, they were going to build a new Cinnabon right over there near Outer Drive and Ford Road, I was told. But I just happened to go to that Chase Bank yesterday, and there's a Cinnabon truck, like that Lay's truck over there. Big giant truck. It's Cinnabon only. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, no kidding, Stacy. Yeah, where you been? What happened to you, Joe? What happened? Oh, did you? Well, congratulations. Oh no. Oh, best of luck to you, Terry. Let me know how you do. Keep me posted how you're doing. You need anything? Yeah, that's what I think, Sinla. Stacy, how long have you been around the area? No, it is crazy sugar and fat. It's crazy. They're 1,400 calories. No, you're right. Yeah, I don't know about the truck. If you don't get those things hot, those Cinnabons, like the ones that are in gas stations and stuff, they're crappy. Yeah, good luck, Terry. Yeah, pretty much. Slow suicide, James. They're terrible for you. But, it's not like you're eating them every day. Good luck, Terry. Yeah, vodka. I thought you were doing pretty good at quitting drinking there, Terry. Did you fall off the wagon? I mean, Joe, did you fall off the wagon? Yeah, I tried that cauliflower crust one time in a California pizza kitchen. Wish I wouldn't have. I've tried whole wheat crust too. I've learned when I want a good pizza, I don't want any of that kind of crap. I want the regular old pizza. Krispy Kreme, yeah, loads of sugar, yeah. I mean, if they're not hot though, they're just like any other uh, calorie charged crappy donut. Channel, you got to watch it, C-Mac. Oh, that's good. Oh, you're lucky, C-Mac. Yeah, it sucks, Drowsy Doll. Hey, Drowsy Doll, you ever get it? You ever get down to the Aleutian Islands or up to Barrow? Did you ever go to any of those places? Oh, okay, Joe. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to do air cooled. Yeah, I think I could do it. I don't. I think I could. Hey, Richard. Yeah, I mean, Alaska's such a huge place, man. Most people don't. I mean, I know people that lived in Alaska and never saw a grizzly bear. I mean, you get these notions from watching TV. I'm in Dearborn now. Yeah, drugs are everywhere. Oh, you're lucky. I spent a lot of time in Windsor. Love Windsor. You know, as you know, they're having a hard time over there as well. No, not really. I'm not too much of a dessert either. No, not really. Once in a while, I'll get a Cinnabon, and once in a while, I'll get rice pudding. Oh, you're having that over in Canada, huh? Wow. Oh, no kidding, Stacy. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah. No kidding, huh? What are the Chinese getting it in there like they are over here? I had good times in Windsor. Love that town. Yeah, I get that Marie Callender's. Once a year, I'll cook a apple pie. I'm not a big dessert guy though. Oh, good for you. Remember that? They cooked a lot of things. McDonald's used to cook their fries in lard. It's when they taste. I'll tell you, McDonald's food absolutely is terrible now. There isn't one damn thing there. You know, in the old days, you knew it was bad for you, but it tasted so good you'd get it. Now it's no problem not eating at McDonald's. Happily. Yeah, I don't like Coney dogs either. I mean, it's kind of an oxymoron, a good hot dog, but you know what I mean. I mean, there's bad hot dogs and there's average hot dogs. I don't know if there's a good one. But that Vinny's, Vince's, they go by a couple names. That place down in Newport. Some guy sent me an email the other day. He said that's not chili, it's Sloppy Joe's, which I get what he means. But they're good hot dogs. They're Kogel hot dogs, I think. And it is kind of like Sloppy Joe instead of chili. There is a difference. So he kind of hit the nail on the head. Yeah, it's not uncommon, Stacy. I've heard that a lot. No, I believe it. Hey, you survived it. A lot of people in the ground right now. So it could have been worse. That's why I watch these damn crime shows. I was debating whether I should watch those anymore. I think it gives me bad dreams and I get depressed watching them. I see these like young people just starting out in life. They don't know shit. They cross paths with these goddamn crazies that end up killing them for some stupid ass reason. World, it just seems so unfair. It is unfair, but like, how could you be that unlucky? And some of these crazies these people get married to. No, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you. Oh, good for you, Stacy. It's a crazy world, man. It really is. I think if I was just starting out, if I was the same person and I was like 20, I don't think it'd be good. Because back when I was growing up, you could still like eke out some success. But now I don't know what in the hell I'd do. Work at a damn Starbucks? Not that that isn't honest work and it's a bad job, but you just can't, maybe our expectations are too high. I really thought that you should be able to get a house and all these things and a decent car, but maybe you shouldn't be. If you were down in Africa somewhere chucking a spear, hoping you'd be able to spear a wildebeest for your dinner. So maybe we all got spoiled. I think of that too. The baby boomer generation like me, once the rest of us dies out, I think places like West Branch are going to go tits up. Any place in northern Michigan that's second homes, inherited homes, summer cottages. Who in the hell is going to afford a second home in West Branch when you got a $350,000 note on a bungalow in Flat Rock, working two jobs trying to keep it. Retirees support these vacation communities, and they're dying off and not being replaced. Oh, did you really? Oh no, no kidding, huh? Huh. Yeah, once in a while I just think of selling everything. Everybody I know though that moved to Costa Rica or Tahiti or Taiwan or any of that bullshit, they all moved back. It's starting to rain. I actually like it when it rains. Yeah, Belize. I know a guy. That guy I know from Atlanta. His partner had a $800,000 home when there, and the government took it away about a year ago. He ended up getting it back and selling it. I wouldn't. The crime's heavy in Belize too. I mean, any normal guy, you go down there, you can get some 20-year-old to live with you and work like a slave. But I joke about that. And and if you said, "How would you like to live with a 20-year-old beautiful girl?" I would. That would be my answer. But the reality of it is false. You would be robbing her of a young, normal life, and I would be a weirdo for doing it. It's just the way it is, man. I mean, these older guys that get these mail order brides, you gotta have to have a major screw loose. There's something really off there. No, I wouldn't want. I mean, I like joking about it. I mean, who the hell wouldn't want a damn 20? What normal straight guy wouldn't want a 20-year-old running around in a nightie? Like I said, my answer would be yes, but I know better. It's weird. Why? I don't know that I can articulate that appropriately. She'd have a screw loose, and there'd be something wrong with me for taking advantage of it. Yeah, it's going to be 2 months Tuesday. 2 months I've been gone. Yeah, but most older guys don't do it. They don't do it. I mean, there's a guy here and there, but they're always like weirdos. Yeah, right. The shy kidneys. There's some show on TV now where these guys marry sisters. I wouldn't mind trying that out for about a month. Hey, Bobby Joe, how you doing? Oh, really, Senla? Yeah, it's a smart thing to do. That's that Christian upbringing you had here, cool. Practicality. Just like these nut jobs that marry these, have like 8 wives. Have you ever seen the wives? And I'm thinking of 8 wives. I'm thinking of Mrs. Michigan, Miss Michigan, Miss USA, Miss Ohio. That's my idea. 8 wives. Not what you see these, when you see these wives and these 30 kids they have, I'll pass. Oh, that's cool, Stacy. Yeah, they got a screw loose too. Yeah, it's weird. Skyline chili. Yeah, that's weird too. Yeah, that is sad on Windsor. You know, before here, Detroit, it'd be like setting a record of murders, 600, 650, stuff like that. Windsor'd have like one every other year, and I always thought those people in Windsor, they got to look across the river and think, man, I'm glad it's not like this over here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, no. Oh, okay, Stacy. Yeah, I could always do that for you. Well, that's glad you're doing good, Joe. They're getting a ton of money for those East Side Dearborn houses now. Yeah, well, you know how it is. Windsor's basically like, a stepchild of Detroit. I mean, what Detroit did, Windsor did. You know, you look at the border towns of Canada, it's kind of the same. Sault Ste. Marie, although I think Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario is much nicer than Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. I think the Canadian side of Niagara Falls is 10 times nicer than the American side. Yeah, I don't know where I could even get any. At least Windsor's not the stripper capital of the world now anymore. You guys even have any topless stripper clubs over there anymore? Hey, C-Mac, how long have you been around Windsor? How old are you? Hey, Jennifer. You look at how the Canadians treat their waterfront property for the residents compared to the United States, apples and oranges. Detroit and Windsor's a perfect example. No, they're not, Buttercup. Yeah, clean, yep. Hey, GS, how you doing? Hey, Samka. Oh, driving around down there, huh? Yeah, it does. Doing pretty well, thank you. You know, Canada doesn't want you coming over there even with a misdemeanor. And they're really strict on this COVID. Yeah, there is no way in hell I'd move to Mexico. I wouldn't go to any part of that country right now. Yeah, see, so you don't remember the good old days. I think there's a tunnel barbecue out by the mall, but you don't remember the old tunnel barbecue, do you? The old fish market, chicken court. You remember any of those places? No, that's good for you, Simca. You're lucky there. That place was dead for a long time, the Space Coast or whatever they call it. You had to get the hell out of there while the prices are high. Good for you. That place was in the tank for a long time. Yeah, you're right. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I would never do it. No way. You could pay me and I wouldn't go there. I know better, especially like border towns. But even that whole Baja California, people getting murdered on the beach, Tijuana, off the charts crazy. Even those gated communities, Cabo. I know two people that lost their ass on houses down there. One of them from West Branch. I don't want it. No, I know better. Oh, where's Cornwall at, C-Mac? Yeah, I would never go there. No way. Nope. That'd be like moving to South Miami. Forget it. I don't know if you guys have ever been down like South Miami. You wouldn't even think you're in the United States. Yeah, big time. Yeah, it is, Simka. You're right. Nah, it's just crime from everywhere. Nicaragua, you name it. No, I don't. Yeah, I know they were paying somebody, people from somewhere. Maybe those guys from Florida, alligator people to kill those pythons. Yeah, you're right, Simka. Totally. Big time. Oh, how do you know that, air cooled? How do you know about that? Those were Greeks. Have a good day, Carla. Oh, really? Miss me not. No, they're crazy. Oh, no. Yeah, evil. You're right. No kidding, Stacy. What were you doing down there at the time for a job? You see that place down there near Miami? They're having a problem with their water table down there getting encroached by something. Maybe it's salt water, but it's getting to the catastrophe level. Oh, cool, C-Mac. How you doing, Faye? Yeah. No, you wouldn't even think you go in there and you can't. Nobody speaks English. Go watch the planes approach. I don't know why these ducks. There's a pair of mallard ducks just sitting in the parking lot. Why are they doing this? There's a million lakes around here. No kidding, huh? Well, Penny's dog got bit in the foot by a copperhead yesterday. Yeah, their fries aren't any good anymore. Oh, really? Oh, no. Yeah. Huh. Hey, Vicky. Yeah, I don't do too much, really. I'd like to, but oh, are there air cool? Where's that creek at? In front of me or behind me? Oh, okay. I thought it got bit in the foot. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, no kidding. Stacy, were you making like crazy cash back then? Oh, thank you, Vicky. Yeah. She said it's doing all right though. Yeah, I know where that you're talking about. I go to the one on Michigan and Telegraph. I was watching a thing on PBS last night. Showed this grizzly bear. I didn't know this happened. So these grizzly bears, it shows it swimming around. It's kind of cool. And then they say it's hungry after it was swimming. It could be made up. Probably was, though, because it started chasing a herd of caribou. And these caribou, no, elk. So they're chasing these elk because it turns out these elk scatter and then they get back together as a group. But what surprised me is these damn grizzly bears try and single out these young elk. So sure as shit, this grizzly is right on the ass of a young elk. And all of a sudden, two of the big elk turn around and run right at this grizzly, which I'd never seen before. And they say they do this all the time. The bigger elk of the herd, they're running full tilt at this grizzly and it like throws the grizzly off. He stops and stands up, and that's just enough distraction for this little baby elk to like lay down real flat, and they don't have any smell when they're young, just like deer. And then the grizzly's looking around, he can't smell anything. A grizzly smell is 2,100 times stronger than a human. So the grizzly's looking around, he can't see shit. He finally gives up, and then the mother comes back, calls the baby. It's crazy. I never knew elk did that, but it's interesting how they distract these damn grizzlies. I mean, that baby was screwed until they pulled that move. It's really good in Detroit. They have a lot of interesting things on there. Yep. Now, how long would it take you to make 3 grand, Stacy? And how long would it take you? You too, Buttercup. Have a good day. Oh, no kid, no. Wow. Oh, that's too bad. Why'd you get kicked out, Drowsy? Good for you, C-Mac. Oh, good, Penny. No kidding, Stacy. Well, see, Mac, if you look at Scandinavian countries that have tried that, it takes the criminal element out. It keeps them from bashing your head in while you're out shopping. But it doesn't seem to do the culture any good. But, I mean, you'd have a hard time arguing against that it would be an improvement. Wonder why they got that pile of dirt in this parking lot. Oh, you were drowsy, Dow, huh? I think taking the criminal element out would be a big step. I think it would lower crime. But you just got this big group of people that are getting free drugs that aren't contributing to society. So it's just another bill. Yeah, but Frisky, now wait a second. Now, Stacy, now Frisky said you had fun. Now I want to ask you, was it fun or was it just a lot of money? And were there any consequences to that lifestyle? In other words, did it bother you that you did that? Let's put it this way. If you had it to do all over again, would you do it again? Hey, Choose Love. Well, I'm hoping you're right. I hope you're right, but I'm thinking you're probably not. Stacy, how about that? Oh wow. You do it again, Drowsy? You're right, West. It's true. That's right, West. No kidding, Stacy. That's a good way of looking at it. Oh no. You don't think so, West? Oh, thank you, Vicky. Oh, you like it, West? Good, thank you. It's all the good contributors. Yeah, isn't that the truth, Stacy? You ought to call a town meeting and clue those Amish in about some good sexual positions. You could trade them for an apple pie. Yeah, seems like I don't know. Yep. No, that's all right, West. It's true, Dazzy. Cult of personality. It's true. Yeah, they nail the Amish down there, shooting deer out of season all the time around Gladwin. You probably see it in the paper. Oh, thank you, C-Mac. What do you? Well, I mean, what do you guys think, though? What's your candid opinion of people charging for sex? Do you have a problem with that? Do you think it should be okay or not? Hey, Shaniqua, how you doing? You are. You ought to have them call the cops on you and accuse you of taking pictures of young girls like they did me. Which is nonsense, by the way. Stacy, do you ever have any conscience attacks from your prior life? Do you have guilt? Or are you slapping high fives? Oh, thank you, Drowsy Doll. You do. Okay, so Frisky was a little off base there. It wasn't all happiness. All right, Lana, have a good day. Oh, are they? Oh, trespassed. Yeah, I had that happen. I can't go in the Amish bakery anymore because they think I'm an old pervert. Bye, Lana. Put some cream on your boo boo. No, I don't think you did it all, Frisky. And there are people that are 100% comfortable with what you suggested. I was just wondering what Stacy had to say about it. I just don't know how you come out of this culture the way it is unscathed. Oh, okay, Stacy. Another thing I worry about, Stacy, and you don't have to wonder about, not worry about, and that is I wonder if there are any consequences. In other words, did you, in relationships you had with men after that, were you open about it or did you keep it a secret? Hey, lady. Oh, okay, C-Mac. Oh, gotcha, Stacy. Oh, okay. I've read articles on that before, and they suggest that confiding to someone is your own guilt, that you're helping yourself more than the people that you're telling. and that the past should be just left that, the past. It's none of anybody's business. Oh, really, Simka? What's their guilt over? My dad was going to horror houses in Windsor as they were when they were building the Ambassador Bridge. Oh, you have? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if here's the deal. Here's the thing. People, the people have the problem with the circumstances. If you were a young couple and screwing 5 times a day, there would be a few that think you should be married. Most would be happy for you that you'd found this loving, sexually satisfying relationship. But the same people that would be happy for the couple that did this, they would have a problem with the female doing the same thing with men, different men, and charging for it, which is interesting. Oh, gotcha, Stacy. Oh, a corn snake. Okay. Oh, 30 years, huh? Oh, interesting. Now, Simka, what do you find wrong with not showing up for a funeral? What bothers you about that? Hey, Stacy, how you doing? I love this city. Close by. Oh, you don't drowsy down, huh? They say it's respect for the survivors. That's the main reason. And accepting a loss and moving on. Oh, happy birthday, Stacy. Good for you. Hey, Cheryl. I'm in Allen Park. Happy birthday. Yeah, I go down there. Yeah, I do go there in the morning and the night. You can email me. I'll give you my email here. It's Tom Tom Reed Reed 1956 at gmail.com. You know, a funny birthday. You know, I just found out about 6 months ago what being in your birthday suit meant. I never knew what it meant till about 6 months ago. I never knew what the hell people were talking about. Happy birthday, Stacy. No, she's 46. 46. No, I don't think it is, C-Mac. I don't think it is. Oh, email. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tom Reed, Reed, 1956 at gmail.com. Yep. Yeah, I never knew that until about 6 months ago. And if it couldn't have been more embarrassing because I asked a doctor buddy of mine. He must think I'm a total idiot. We were drinking wine. I said, birthday suit, what are they talking about? He said, nude. Oh, gotcha. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is, C-Mac. Yeah, I don't know. I heard him talk about it. I never knew what the hell they were talking about. I think I was more not paying attention to it, not really being that interested. Yeah, thank you, Faye. Yep. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, see if the new Hustler and Playboy came in. So I hope you guys have a good day today. It's a good chat. I like these ones where you just get on spontaneously and you never think anybody's going to be out there, and then we end up having a good chat like this one. You have a good day, Mary. See you, Faye. See you, Shaniqua. Yeah, I'm going to get some quality reading. Thank you, Prisky. Woman after my own heart. Well, thank you, Oh No. Yeah, Penny, have a good day. See you, Choose Love. See you, Oh No. See you, Drowsy. See you, Shanika. Take care, West. Hey, Stanley, you have a good day. See you, James. See you, C-Mac. Yeah, appreciate you coming by. See you, Air Cooled. Bye, GS. See you, lady. Bye, Stacy. Yeah, we're going to stay dry today. See you, Joe. You're looking good there in your photo. Bye, Mary. See you, Cable. I got kicked out of the one that I went to up in Mile. They think I'm taking pictures of young girls. Bunch of bullshit. If you scroll back, I put the audio tape up when the lady called in. I think the stupid old hag got me mixed up with some guy in a white Jeep. I wasn't doing anything like that. Yeah, happy birthday to you. See you, Oh No. See you, Frisky. I mean, it probably seems like sour grapes, but to be honest with you, I don't think that Amish stuff's that good anyway. So I'm not really going to miss it. You too, JP. Yep, have a good day, Stacy. Buy yourself a book at Barnes & Noble. That's a good idea, West. Facial recognition goes down the tubes. Yeah, I know it, man. I don't like him anymore. All right, Joe, take care. Yeah, thank you, Simka. Bunch of phonies. Oh, do they, Penny? Winchester? They do. Boycott them, intellectual. Go in there and let that old bag have it with a pie in the face. Oh, thank you, Sandworm. Appreciate it. See you, Tim. See you, intellectual. Stacy, what are you talking about, Winchester? Yeah, those were good sandwiches. I will miss those. All right, have a good day, everybody. Stacy, I don't know what you're talking about, Winchester. But I'm going to be signing off here now, so. Okay, person. You have a good day. Yeah, right, Simke, you're right. Yep. You too, Preston. All right, have a good day, guys.